following the directive of the Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkali-Baba, who recently uplifted 1,123 sergeants, 20 corporals, and 220 constables among police officers serving under the Lagos State Police Command, which also facilitated the decoration by the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State CP Owohunwa, who charged the newly promoted officers to see their new ranks as an additional responsibility by providing high-quality policing to the public.
To the newly promoted officers, to whom much is given, much is expected. If you were a constable, and now you are moving to the next rank of corporal, what it means is that, you know, corporal has 2 red chevrons, right? You are moving to the danger ground. What that means is that much is now expected of you. You must show responsibility. You must justify your new ranks. How do you do this? You must learn first and foremost to detest any act of corruption.
While congratulating the officers, CP Owohunwa also reiterated that the promotion came at the right time to motivate the workforce in addressing the current internal security threat within our society, and however, some among the newly elevated officers couldn't hide their excitement while interacting with Newsbuster TV correspondent.
I feel excited. I am very happy for this promotion. I'm very happy to pick up my responsibility as a youngest corporal in town, to pick up my responsibility and to try and make some changes to my previous ways. Then now I know I have more responsibilities.
I'm very happy. I thank God for giving me the privilege. And I also thank God for our Inspector General of Police. I thank God for our CP. I thank God for all our superior officers who are in the house today. May God bless every one of them. And also thank my madam, the person of the State Traffic Officer, CSP Oriyomi Titilayo Oluwasomi, who accompanied me down here. May God bless her.
In the same vein, CP Owohunwa sees the opportunity to advise the promoted officers not to do contrary against the ethics of the Police Act.
Lagos State, under my command, have made it clear. If you are involved in corruption, if you are involved in acts of gross incivility to the members of the public, my understanding is that you are not fit to remain within the policing family. And for me, I will process such an officer through the disciplinary procedures, and certainly I will not be a party to keeping you within the system. It is a clear charge that every officer in Lagos State must know and must appreciate.
In another development, the Lagos State Police Command has collaborated with the Lagos State Gender and Domestic Violence on a 2-day workshop aimed at training and retraining their personnel and imploring the participants to be upright and uphold the law while investigating cases of sexual and gender-based violence.
The outcome that we envisage is that the officers that will be processed through this exercise would have been exposed to the best expected standards in dealing with domestic and gender-based violence. On our part, we promise to give them the best in terms of office environment, because the building was conceptualized with input from our strategic partners who are seasoned in management of these situations. And my understanding is that we are not just going to deal with investigations, specialized investigation rooms. We would have a medical unit, we'll have a legal unit, we'll have counseling units, we'll have hostels to take care of the children and even adults that are victims of this situation.
So the police is typically the first port of call for survivors and victims of domestic and sexual violence. And we believe that cases are won at investigation stage. And so our relationship with the police the need and the essence of our relationship cannot be overemphasized. We've been working with the police, and we have to work with the police. But what we're doing now is strengthening that partnership with the police, and a lot of professionalism is coming to the fore. You know, all giving credence and appreciation to the CP of Lagos State, CP Owohunwa, who has deemed it expedient for the police to take center stage in ensuring that members of the police are trained, in ensuring that we have a befitting office for gender desk officers to operate from, in ensuring a co-location team is established in the gender desk, which will comprise provision of legal support, psychosocial support, counseling, and even shelter for survivors of sexual and gender-based violence. So we expect that at the end of this initiative, we would have enhanced service delivery from the police personnel, we would have improved evidence gathering, we would have facts that will be critical for ensuring prosecution of these cases. And ultimately, we hope that we'll be able to reduce the occurrence of these incidents to the barest minimum, because we know that convictions is one of the greatest forms of deterrence.